Hi, I'm Yoan Huey from Alcoa, and we're here with the 3 elementary schools in Massena who have received a grant from the Alcoa Foundation and the National Wildlife Federation, who have partnered on our focus of the environment to teach and educate in Alcoa communities. So this year the kids have been learning about waste, water, and watts, the 3 main focus of the program. And this community event is meant to educate everybody. It's open to the public. And we have some Alcoa volunteers that are volunteering their time to help with one of the projects that the kids were going to do is building a garden. So we're really thankful to the Alcoa Foundation and the National Wildlife Federation for this pilot program here in our community.
My name's Kristen Oliver. I'm 12 years old. I'm from Nightingale Elementary and I'm in 6th grade.
My name is Sydney Cardinal. I am 12 years old and I'm in 6th grade and I go to Nightingale.
We have focused on the water portion of the eco team, like what we do, and we're just trying to tell people that we use way too much water and we can cut down on it. Like if you look at all the countries here, China uses only 20 gallons a day per person, and us Americans, we use 181 gallons a day. We can cut that down, and then it'll be funny to see how much the people think they use versus how much they use. And we watched a video, and it's they explain how it takes over 300 gallons to make a burger, because you have to feed the cow and then they have to water the grass. So we just need to cut down on the water we use.
And the watts, and we use too much electricity and stuff, and we're using too much, so we're trying to explain to people how we need to cut down, and how much a TV or even a pencil sharpener can use how many watts and how much money it costs.
Alright, I'm Melissa Fountain. I'm 12 years old. I go to Jefferson Elementary, and we've been working on posters to help make people recycle because we are really passionate about that.
I'm Peyton Benson. I'm 12 years old. I go to Jefferson Elementary School too, and we've been working on posters to help people know what to recycle and what not to recycle. And
my name is Ava LaRue, and I'm 11 years old. I go to Jefferson Elementary School, and we have been working on recycling and teaching how people what to recycle and what not to recycle.
Hi, I'm Haley Humiston, and I go to Jefferson Elementary School, and we've been learning how to recycle and teaching people how to recycle and what not to recycle, and yeah.
Okay. Hello, I'm Mackenzie, and I'm 12 years old. I'm from Jefferson, and me and some of the people from my classmates, we were working on this poster, and it has some facts and some things that can be composted.
Hello, my name is Bailey. I'm 11 years old. I go to Jefferson Elementary. Like Mackenzie said, we've been working on this, and we've been preparing for Eco Day, especially that. We've been preparing a lot.
My name is Liam Green, and I'm 11 years old, about to go on to 12, and I'm from Jefferson, and what they said, we've been working on this, and also we've been working on ways to help preserve get more photo things and not waste waste food that no one's gonna eat. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Kaden Salguire. I'm 12 and I represent Madison. Hi, I'm Brianna Eckstein, and I represent Madison.
At Madison, we've been composting browns and green-rich materials.
You need 1 part green to 20 parts brown.
We've got a composter that we've been working on for about 3 weeks now.
We've been collecting food scraps from the cafeteria and our classrooms.
At lunch, we've been doing composting, helping the children find out which bin they're supposed to use.
For our browns, we went outside a few weeks ago and we were collecting dead plants and leaves, and we've been making starter pots for our seeds.
It's been fun learning about this process.
It has been fun learning about this process.
This is in the compost bin is the browns and greens that we've been using to compost.
In it we have twigs, leaves, paper towels, food scraps, and a few wood chips, I would say. And worms. So right now we are spinning the composter. You have to spin it a few times around every day. And every day we usually add food scraps from the cafeteria to it. And also on the side you have to pull a lever to, yes, it's pulled. And then you spin it a few times around, and then you just have to put the lever back in place and it won't spin anymore. The purpose of doing this is to, in a couple weeks, we will have fertile soil for our garden. Is that all?
This is also to help reduce the waste at our school.
Hi. Okay, we're here with Alcoa. We have a demonstration here to provide how much energy we use and water we use to make our aluminum products. We also have some aluminum products on display to show what some of the final products are from what we make and how it relates to how much a household usage has.
So this is the Madison Reducers Green Team, and we are building 4 raised bed gardens. The children have been working for many weeks learning about gardening and composting, and we've got a composter over in the courtyard. We're reducing the amount of waste thrown out in our cafeteria, and it will eventually be beautiful garden soil for our raised bed gardens. And the children designed 4 3x10 raised bed gardens, 2 vegetable and 2 flower. And we have Alcoans here today from the Alcoa Foundation volunteering their time and helping build the gardens. This is our green team, and they did a whole lot of science research on composting, vegetables, flowers. We've discovered that we have a beautiful ant family living in our courtyard here. So we did a whole bunch of research on vegetables and flowers that ants don't like. What else, guys? What have I forgot?
They don't like
Peppermint. So we've got some mint we're going to plant and some lavender.
and garlic. They don't like
Vinegar and garlic. Okay, we'll add those after.
in the middle.
Yep, we're going to have some kind of an artwork or ornamental piece in the middle. Perennial flowers. We went with perennial flowers that will last forever.
My name's Adrienne Hartman. I'm Darcy Frigo's right-hand woman. And these guys have been educating the school on what? What have you been talking about in the morning? Composting, reducing paper, what else? Reducing food waste, reusing papers. And what did we do to help classrooms reuse paper? We did it in my room the other day. We made decorative boxes for them to do that. Awesome.
And this is all part of the National Wildlife Federation's Eco Schools program. And it's all courtesy of the Alcoa Foundation. And we're Madison Elementary School in Massena. We've got Jefferson Elementary School and Nightingale Elementary School, who are also showcasing and having demonstrations on what they've done in their schools here in Massena.
My name is Tony Plord. I'm 13 years old, and I represent Nightingale Elementary. These are the appliances we use throughout the school. See here, the desktop computer. See here, the desktop computer is at 25%. And over here, the printer, throughout the whole school, the printer shuts out most of the energy. The DVD players are at 60% because people don't use them that much. See, these two, the projector and the smart board, these two are 3%, and people don't use them a lot throughout the school. These are the people in the Eagle team who did all this. And this is the Eagle team video. See, this is Kristen and Cindy, who's giving the Eagle team news. This is the billboard Miss Blanchard's class did. See, this is our projector, and the poster says turn off when done using. The poster right here for the light switches are so you can remind them. These posters will help us remember to turn off the projector and all the stuff we use. These are the data calculations we did for all the appliances. And right here are bar graphs of the how much it costs a day. And these are people who are doing the posters for the appliances. And these are the clipboards that we collected through 3rd grade all the way to 6th grade to collect the data of how much people uses the appliances.
Okay, my name is Dougie Tile. I'm 13 years old and I'm from Nightingale, and this is the watts station. And this shows how much watts you use in a day. And there's multiple objects that use different amount of carbon fiber a day. And there's a little watt meter here that tells you how much you use in a day, how much watts it costs, and how much carbon fiber goes into the air. So, Tyler, can you plug this in, please? I can't. Yeah, because I need to talk. So, that plugs in, and since that's just being plugged in, don't open it, please. It just takes about 10 watts just to have it charging, not opened or anything. And then it costs about $76 just for it being on all day, I believe. And then it releases 66.8 around there carbon fiber into the air, into our ozone. Then Tyler, can you please open the Chromebook? If you was just to open it, it'd go up to almost 10 watts, and then $12 to power it up, and then $125 just to put it up. Since he's turning it on, it takes almost around 13, and since now he's going to use it, and since he's using it now, the watts are going to go up because more electricity is being used. And the money would go up if you were to be charging it, using it, have it on and up, not closed, that'd be on and using it. Then that releases about 110 carbon fiber in the air. And there's, okay, Tyler, you're good. Unplug that, please. And now we're going to do phones, and I don't think you can pull out your phone, so I'm just going to use mine for now. Because I would normally ask you if, ask you if you wanted to, if I could use your phone second. For Tyler, can you plug this in, plug my phone in? I will. He's my little helper. And so, since he's plugging in my phone, or the phone, it carbon fiber, and since it's on, it uses about 50 something, around 60 carbon fiber pound. 56 pounds of carbon fiber is being lifted up into the air and ruining our atmosphere. And it takes 5.4 watts to just charge it, not on. Then it costs $5.40, or about $5.50, and if I was to turn it on, $5.50 to turn it on. The carbon would go up a little bit, and if I was to use it, text, that stuff, which I can't because my mother's phone, they'd go up. And Tyler, unplug it, please. I totally didn't fall. Plug in the hot glue gun, please. And we got one more thing we want to show you. It's the hot glue gun. And just to power it. Okay, sorry. Drop the meter. To oh God. Just to power it. Oh my God. Just to power it would be about 10 watts to just use it. Not use it, just to let it power. Yes, and if you use it, since it's heating up, more watts are going to be used because it's heating up. And it costs about $10 a day to keep it on, just let it warm up all day. Then it puts almost 100 pounds of carbon fiber into our air. And yeah. Yeah. And also, it puts, I don't think I said this, but this milliwatts meter costs 0.5 things itself, and now you get a light bulb for doing the activity. Or we showed you the activity, now you get a light bulb. Has up to 10 to 22 years of life battery for it. And this is my little assistant.
Okay, my name's Tyler Courier. I'm 11 and I go to Nightingale.
That was my little assistant, and thank you.
Hello there. I'm here with my mom, and we're here with my daughter Amanda and my grandson Evan. And I think it's a great thing. It really opens your eyes on what a waste we are, how we are using all our resources. And it's an eye-opener, and I wish more people could come and see what this is really about. It's great for the schools to put this on.
Okay, so this little girl is separating compost and recycling, and she's putting the compost in this bucket and recycling in the blue bucket. And if she gets them all right, she gets a candy, and even if she gets them wrong, she still gets a candy because she tried.
No. Hi, we are Olivia and your name? Aubrey. We are from the Madison Green Team, known as the Reducers, and we want to tell you how to compost. Composting is where we take scraps of greens and browns to decompose into nutrient-rich soil that can be used for gardens. What are browns and greens? You need 1 part green to 20 parts brown. Greens are food scraps, grass clippings, garden remains, eggshells, and coffee grounds, nitro-rich material. Browns are dried leaves, twigs, hay, paper, newspapers, carbon-rich materials. You mix them together in a composter along with worms, heat, oxygen, and a bit of water. It takes 4 to 12 weeks to compost. The finished compost should be dark brown, fine, and have an earthy smell. You should not be able to identify any of the original ingredients. You cannot compost dairy, meat, human or animal waste, oils, peanut butter, plastic, oak and black walnut leaves, pine needles, or anything with pesticides. By composting here at Madison, we have been reducing the waste thrown out at our school, in our cafeterias, and our classrooms.
Okay, so basically all these 5 countries right here, you're going to put the gallon down where you think the average person in that country uses that many gallons per day. So So the average American uses how many gallons per day? The average Australian uses how many gallons per day? And then so on for Mexico, China, and Germany. So in the America column, how many gallons do you think like the average American uses a day? Okay. So how many gallons do you think the average Australian uses a day? Okay. How many gallons do you think the average person in Mexico uses? China, how many gallons do you think they use a day? And then for Germany, how many gallons do you think an average person there uses per day? Okay. How many gallons did they actually use per day?
America uses 151. Australia uses 125. Mexico uses 103. China uses 20. And Germany uses 52 gallons.
Hi, I'm Brian Hurlbut, and I'm here to talk to you about how hard it is to put together a spinning composter. So first we came up with the idea of doing a composting channel kind of thing at school. We ordered a composter, and it was a real pain to put together. There was wrong screws and everything. But at the end, it was a really good experience to spin and stuff. So today we have a spinning composter, and it's really fun to use, and it's going to help the environment. Bye.
So this program is an amazing collaboration between National Wildlife Federation, the Alcoa Foundation, and as well these 3 elementary schools that you've seen with these kids putting in gardens, talking about waste, talking about kilowatts per hour, how many gallons of water we use every day. And it's really aimed at just that, helping kids to better understand sustainability issues in their schools, and at the same time learning different skills and content knowledge through the environment. So we've been really pleased with just how much success the 3 schools, Madison, Jefferson, and Nightingale, have made on all levels. They have composters, they've been able to reduce their waste, they've been able to reduce the electricity that the schools are using, and the kids are even going home and encouraging their families to recycle as well as reduce electricity use. So this collaboration has been incredibly successful. It's been great to see all the Alcoa volunteers here today to help, and we'll end up with, I think, 4 or 5 different garden beds here that are growing food as well as vegetables for the school. So it's an exciting day. Thank you.
My name is Amanda Converse. I'm from Nightingale Elementary, and our eco team, green team, worked lots of days during lunch, and they did a lot of research. And if you were to ask them what they learned, they would probably tell you that it takes about 635 gallons of water to get a hamburger on the table, and they learned the process from the farm all the way to getting that burger on the table. And so they were definitely shocked about the water usage in the United States and how much goes into that.
Hi, my name is Pedro Sett from Jefferson Elementary, 6th grade, and our green team did a lot with recycling and composting. We've been meeting every Tuesday and Wednesday after school since about October, and if you asked them what they learned, they would tell you a lot about recycling, but more about composting and the process that it takes to make the different materials turn into compost, and creating schedules to be able to know who's in charge of the compost for that day, and all the little things behind the composting process itself.
Hi, I'm Darcy Frigo, Madison Elementary, and my team has been reducing waste here at Madison from our cafeteria. We did a wonderfully gross garbage audit of the cafeteria waste, and we're reducing that, and we're turning that into compost. And then we have also done a whole bunch of science research on plants, pollinator plants, vegetables. We have a wonderful ant family growing in our courtyard here, so they did research on plants that resist insects. They learned about the amount of sunlight and hours of sunlight and the amount of water needed, and they're here living the science research that they've done for the last several months. So we're putting science and STEM to life here today.
And I'm Ashley Blanchard. I am a special education 1211 teacher at Nightingale Elementary. And my students have been working along with Mrs. Converse's students to participate in our eco-friendly over there. They've been learning about conserving water and electricity in watt usage, and they have really enjoyed being able to be a part of this program, and it gives them a purpose and a job to come to school to do, and I'm thankful that they've had this opportunity.
Go green!
you.